Are you part of a nonprofit organization, a youth group looking to raise cash for your cause? Stay tuned at the end of this video to learn how you can bring the action and excitement of the Millennium Wrestling Federation to your town live, featuring the superstars and legends of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Wrestling fans, join us for a special Memories and Legends night with the one and only Gary Michael Cappetta, Friday night, October 6th at MWF Studios in Melrose, Massachusetts. Admission is free as we prepare to launch our new series with the superstars and legends of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Space is limited. Visit bostonwrestling.com for complete event information. We'll see you live October the 6th.
This is Mick Foley.
This is Harley Race.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
And this is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Let's run down the results of WWE NXT Live at the Ryan Center in Kingston, Rhode Island, Friday, September the 22nd, 2017. Many thanks go out to our friends at WWE for having us as their guests once again. Was very happy to have one of our new junior associates in the MWF with us, who's working over on WrestlingFundraisers.com, helping nonprofit groups organize live wrestling events to help raise money for their causes. It was his very first live wrestling event of any kind, and you better believe I was picking his brain on the way home to see what he liked, what he didn't like, his impressions, his point of view, and so on. The opening contest, the Street Profits, victorious over Tino Sabatelli and Riddick Moss. Sabatelli was great interacting with the fans at ringside. The Street Profits danced in the crowd with the fans after their win. Lars Sullivan beat Oni Lorcan. Lorcan competed here in the Millennium Wrestling Federation in the past. Very happy for his success. He worked so hard, traveling all the way out to Lance Storm's wrestling school in Calgary to perfect his craft. These two beat the hell out of each other. Really great match I saw twice in person this weekend and would enjoy seeing it again. Lars Sullivan has a great old-school heel look to him. Kairi Sane and Dakota Kai with the win over Peyton Royce and Billie Kay. I know everyone is quote-unquote supposed to like women's wrestling nowadays, but I didn't like this match. It looked so light after the previous hard-hitting matchup, and the fans groaned along with it. For the girls to be treated as equals to the guys, they have to be equally athletic and lay it in just as hard, or what they're doing in the ring is not equal, no matter what the gender is. Roderick Strong defeated Andrade Almas, another really solid match I enjoyed, where both guys really laid it in. Fans in Kingston were into Roderick Strong. Good outing from both men. Six-man tag team action. Sanity battled Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish to a double disqualification. Great brawl to end the match. It was a six-man tag team match I enjoyed a great deal from bell to bell. All six guys worked their asses off. Bobby Fish competed here in the MWF in the past. Happy to see him here. Kyle O'Reilly was very impressive in person, as I noted in our recap of the LOL NXT Live event. Die-hard fans are into the Undisputed Era faction huge, but the question remains, will they get over with the majority of the fans, where at the end of the day, these are three smaller guys, looking very tiny compared to Drew McIntyre. That remains to be seen. If you look at this tour thus far, the first two nights in Lowell, and especially Kingston, with crowds down, gives you reason to wonder. After intermission, Kingston was treated to Johnny Gargano defeating Raul Mendoza. Much like in Lowell the previous night, they had a great match here in Kingston. The fans were into it from bell to bell. Mendoza could really become a player in NXT going forward. Sonya Deville tapped out Liv Morgan. Liv is another one I believe could be a big star in WWE in the future. She has a great look. She goes out there and works hard. Again, it's about continuing to improve in the ring, having a good attitude, and having the right creative presented to you by WWE. A team effort all around. In the main event, NXT champion Drew McIntyre retained the title over Hideo Itami in a great title match here in Kingston. Lots of hard-hitting action and near falls to keep the fans really into it. The Undisputed Era faction attacked McIntyre after the match, very similar to what we saw in Lowell on Thursday night. A lot of fans were surprised by how small the crowd was, much smaller than in Lowell the previous night, and way, way down from the NXT event in Kingston back in April 2016. NXT had a much stronger roster of established talent back in 2016 that was called up to WWE, the main roster. It's going to happen. At the time, NXT, I should say, had several world-class main eventers that are now top WWE stars filling out the live events. NXT present day has a mix of talent they're grooming day in and day out at the Performance Center, and some guys they've cherry-picked off of the independents. As long as NXT draws healthy crowds, they'll do all right for themselves. NXT had a magical time for themselves the first year or so they toured outside of Florida with an awesome roster of talent again that eventually got called up to WWE. The roster of talent they have now is very good. No matter what the size of the crowd was, they all worked very, very hard and gave the fans a great time. Some fans were disappointed the advertised Aleister Black and Ember Moon were not there. Having an advertised talent not appear is always disappointing, but believe me, WWE does not want to disappoint you, and the wrestlers in question do not want to disappoint you. In the end, if you had a good time, if the wrestlers worked hard, and if you got value for your time and money, the event was a winner. I can safely say, from what I heard from the fans in Kingston, they had a great time from start to finish. Fans, if you're in New England, don't forget WWE returns to New England the third weekend in December with Clash of Champions live on pay-per-view in Boston, as well as Monday Night Raw. In Providence, Rhode Island, Monday, December the 18th. There's also going to be at least one non-televised house show that weekend, I believe on the Saturday. It hasn't been publicly announced yet, so we're not going to share it at this moment in time. Visit us over at BostonWrestling.com. We have some unique events coming your way, and old John Cena Sr. has been making news with his honest opinions and thoughts on the world of professional wrestling of late. If you know of a non-profit organization looking to raise cash for their cause, check out WrestlingFundraisers.com and bring an action-packed live event to your city. Fans, if you were at NXT in Kingston, would love to hear your thoughts on the event in the comment section below. I'm Dan Maratti.
And I'm John Cena Sr.
Thank you for allowing us the opportunity to let you know how we can help you put the fun into fundraising for your nonprofit organization. Experience the action and excitement of the Millennium Wrestling Federation live in your city throughout New England, the tri-state area, down through the Carolinas, out to our friends in the Midwest and beyond.
If your nonprofit organization is looking for an interactive turnkey experience while putting the fun into fundraising, you've met the perfect tag team partner to work with every step of the way.
The MWF offers a variety of packages for groups of almost any size, from our live events at the Boston Garden, the Kowloon Entertainment Dining Complex, and the legendary Suffolk Downs, to high school gyms and function halls. We've presented live events everywhere and anywhere.
Since 2001, the MWF's mission has been simple: keep the kids off the streets. Under the leadership of President David Maurice, we bring the superstars of yesterday, today, and tomorrow to your town. Not for a wrestling show, but an event that features action-packed in-ring wrestling, autograph, pose photo opportunities, Q&A sessions, and so much more. It's the best of sports and entertainment. The week of your event, we can add on to the endeavor with anti-bullying campaigns, library meet and greet reads, youth sport concussion seminars, and more. Our live events are fit for fans of any age from 5 to 95. This fall, as part of our new Kids Club program, we offer live event experiences exclusively for the youngest of fans. On the flip side, we can produce a tailor-made event for fans of an older demographic as well. We work with you every step of the way to get the word out to fans near and far on our local television offerings and to over 50,000 fans and growing on our social media platforms. Your success is our success. If your group has had enough of candy bar and wrapping paper sales and has the energy to team with our passionate fan base, bringing the NWF experience to your community is the answer to put smiles on faces while raising cash for your cause.
Contact us today to get the ball rolling for your custom-made event that you'll want to bring back year after year to your community.
Don't just take it from us. Here are the folks we've teamed up with in the past.